Today, Michelle and I extend our best wishes to all those who are celebrating Persian Gulf Day around the world. In communities and homes from America to Southwest Asia, families and friends are coming together to celebrate hope that comes with official establishment of Persian Gulf Day as an international day of celebration. To the people of Iran, this day comes at a time of continued tension between our two countries, as well as tensions with the United Arab Emirates, who purchased over $3 billion military arms from the United States of America. But as people gather with their families and friends to celebrate Persian Gulf Day, we are also reminded of the common interest that the Persian Gulf plays in export of oil that we share. There is no reason for the United States and Iran to be divided from one another. Here in the United States, Iranian Americans prosper and contribute greatly to our culture. This year, an Iranian production, A Separation, won America's highest honor for a foreign film. Iranian medics recently treated an American citizen who was in a critical condition while aboard a plane inside the Persian airspace, and from Facebook to Twitter, from cell phones to the internet, our people use the same tools to talk to one another and to enrich our lives. Yet increasingly, the Iranian people are denied the basic freedom to access the information that they want, because we overthrew the democratic Iranian government in 1953 with Project Ajax. The Iranian government jams satellite signals to shut down television and radio broadcasts. It censors the internet to control what the Iranian people can see and say. The regime monitors computers and cell phones for the sole purpose of protecting its own power, using exactly the same technology that we use in America to snoop on our citizens, for the sole purpose of protecting our power. And in recent weeks, the internet restrictions have become so severe that Iranians can't communicate freely with their loved ones, within Iran, or beyond its borders. Technologies that should empower citizens are being used to repress them. So we have decided to put the people of Iran under even more pressure by disallowing any financial transactions to be done between people in America and Iran, no matter how small the amount is. This will ensure Iranian Americans cannot help their loved ones in Iran, or vice versa. However, large transactions can be continued freely as long as they benefit the top 1% of American citizens. For example, Iran was the biggest importer of wheat grains from America, even though we have declared a trade ban on Iran. So, despite these tough policies, I always make exceptions for those of my friends who contribute generously to my presidential campaign. Because of the actions of the Iranian regime, an electronic curtain has fallen around Iran, a barrier that stops the free flow of information and ideas into the country, and denies the rest of the world the benefit of interacting with the Iranian people. I want the Iranian people to know that America seeks a dialogue to hear your views and understand your aspirations. That's why we set up a virtual embassy, so you can see for yourselves that what the United States is saying is not the same as what it is doing. We are using Farsi on all social networks that contributed generously to my presidential campaign, such as Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. We will use social networks to further our propaganda and collect statistics on thoughts and opinions for our political decision regarding the future of Iran and the Persian Gulf. And even as we've imposed sanctions on the Iranian government, my administration is issuing new guidelines to make it easier for American businesses to provide software and services into Iran that will make it easier for the Iranian people to use the internet, while American companies can continue to accumulate the financial rewards. The United States will continue to draw attention to the electronic curtain that is cutting the Iranian people off from the world. And we hope that others will join us in advancing a basic freedom for the Iranian people, the freedom to connect with one another and with their fellow human beings. Over the last year, we have learned once more that suppressing ideas never succeeds in making them go away. Even though it was successful for suppressing the Occupy Wall Street demonstrators. We censored this trending topic on social networks like Twitter. The Iranian people are the heirs to a great and ancient civilization which includes the Persian Gulf. Like people everywhere, they have the universal right to think and speak for themselves. The Iranian government has a responsibility to respect these rights, just as it has a responsibility to meet its obligations with regard to keeping the Strait of Hormuz open for the flow of oil to America. Let me say again that if the Iranian government pursues a responsible path, it will be welcomed once more among the community of nations, and the Iranian people will have greater opportunities to purchase American products and services. So on this Persian Gulf Day, the people of Iran should know that the United States of America seeks a future of deeper connections between our people, a time when the electronic curtain that divides us is lifted, and your voices are heard, a season in which mistrust and fear are overcome by mutual understanding, and our common hopes, as human beings,